My name is Sarah Larson. I am from Elkton, South Dakota. I live there with my husband Josh and our 6 children, who I homeschool. And in my spare time, I like to make cakes, birthday cakes, wedding cakes, anything like that. I wasn't feeling good at all. I would feel nauseous, and I wasn't pregnant again. And I would eat something and immediately just get stomach pain and not feel good. And there were other symptoms too, not to get too much into detail, but I was bleeding some, and I saw Dr. Malmberg, and then he referred me to Dr. Johnson. And hearing the word colonoscopy when I'm 30 years old, it was like, oh my gosh, do I have cancer? Is there something really wrong with me? And so I was very nervous, and not knowing what to expect was just very nerve-wracking with having all the kids at home. What if? I mean, our youngest is not 1 yet, so what would my husband do if there was something wrong with me type thing. But I saw Dr. Johnson, and he kind of calmed my nerves and was like, you're gonna be just fine. You have to have clear liquids for a few days and white food. So toast is okay, bananas, and then chicken broth for the few days, and then you get 3 bottles of the magnesium yummy goodness. And then start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then drink another bottle at 7 o'clock in the evening, and another one 3 hours before I came to the hospital the next morning. It was perfectly fine. I mean, they wheeled me down there, I got on the bed, they got me some nice warm blankets, which those feel so good, and I was asleep within 10 seconds. So I was so comfortable. It was great. They were very accommodating. For religious reasons, I wear garments, and so the nurse helping me get dressed or undressed or anything like that, they were very accommodating to my privacy, and so yeah, they were wonderful. They had found 1 polyp, and so that kind of was scary a little bit, not knowing if it was just regular or if it was precancerous or anything like that. But he said they didn't find any tumors or anything, that a lot of my symptoms they thought were from having so many babies, and that they were going to test it, and then they're also going to test me for Crohn's disease to see if that could be my problem, and that they were going to set up a follow-up appointment at the clinic with him. The polyp was precancerous, so I get to be back in 5 years with Dr. Johnson again to have another colonoscopy, just to make sure everything is on the up and up and I don't have any more polyps show up. So he said it was like winning the lottery, because if I hadn't had a colonoscopy until I was 50, he has no idea what that polyp could have turned into. I asked my husband this and my sister because I didn't know what to say. I mean, I was scared to do it. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And my husband said, just do it, just get it done. My sister also said, after they found the precancerous polyp with me, it sometimes runs in families. And my grandpa had precancerous polyps. So my sister went right away to her doctor and got one and had it done. And she said, the not knowing, the wondering, okay, my sister had this, is it going to happen to me, was worse than the actual prep and the procedure and the, okay, she's fine, she doesn't have anything wrong with her. So yeah, just do it. I mean, colon cancer is like the #1 preventable cancer in the United States, just from regular colonoscopies. They remove the polyps and then you're good for a long time. And so I'm trying to get my parents to do it because they haven't, and I'm like trying to kick their butts. You need to get in there. So, yes, absolutely. It's a very homey environment, very comforting staff. Yeah, it's wonderful here.